The Old Guard 2, 2025, continues the story of the Immortal warriors first introduced in The Old Guard. The sequel follows the team after the events of the first film, focusing on their ongoing mission to secretly protect humanity while facing new threats, internal conflicts, and the consequences of immortality. The film expands the mythology of the Immortals, revealing ancient secrets about their origins and introducing a powerful new antagonist who threatens everything they stand for. The story begins with another mission carried out by the Immortal team led by Andromache of Scythia, also known as Andy. Alongside her are fellow Immortals Niall, Freeman, Joe, and Nikki. The team infiltrates a luxurious villa belonging to an arms dealer named Conrad, who is moving a large shipment of illegal weapons. Their mission is to intercept the weapons before they reach their unknown buyer. During the operation, the Immortals use their usual strategy, causing chaos, drawing guards away and attacking with fearless precision since they can regenerate from fatal injuries. Niall, still relatively new to immortality, struggles to fully adapt to the centuries-old mindset of the others but proves herself capable during the mission. After successfully stopping the shipment, the group hands the captured weapons over to their ally James Copley, a former CIA operative who now helps them track global threats. However, Copley reveals troubling information: Conrad was not the real buyer of the weapons. Instead, he was only a middleman, part of a larger chain delivering military equipment to an unidentified figure who leaves almost no trace. The only clue is a blurry security image of a mysterious woman connected to the transactions. At the same time, Niall experiences disturbing dreams about this unknown woman. In the dream, she sees the woman inside an ancient library surrounded by books, harming a man whose face she cannot clearly see. The vision feels meaningful, though Niall cannot understand why she is dreaming about someone she has never met. The team suspects the dreams might be connected to their unique ability that sometimes allows immortals to sense each other before meeting. Meanwhile, another storyline unfolds involving Booker, the Immortal who betrayed the team in the first film and was exiled for a century. While living alone in Paris and struggling with guilt, Booker is unexpectedly approached by someone from the distant past, Quinn. Quinn was once Andy's closest companion and fellow Immortal warrior centuries ago. Long ago, she was captured during the witch trials, locked inside an iron coffin and thrown into the ocean, where she repeatedly drowned and revived for centuries. In the first film, Andy believed Quinn was lost forever. But now Quinn has somehow escaped. Quinn's survival has changed her. After centuries of torture and abandonment, she feels betrayed that Andy eventually stopped searching for her. Instead of relief at being free, Quinn is filled with anger and emotional scars. She forces Booker to help her locate Andy, determined to confront the friend who she believes abandoned her. Back with the main group, Andy begins investigating the mysterious woman from the weapon shipments. She visits an ancient scholar named Twa, an old ally who has spent centuries studying the history of immortals. Twa maintains an enormous library documenting every known immortal throughout human history and studying how their actions create ripple effects across generations. According to his research, small acts performed by immortals centuries earlier have influenced major events in human history, sometimes leading to discoveries or achievements that saved millions of lives. While exploring the library, Twa reveals a shocking truth. The mysterious woman seen in Niall's dreams is known as Discord. She is believed to be the oldest immortal in existence, even older than Andy, who was previously thought to be the first. Discord once lived peacefully among other immortals, including Twa and Andy. But over time, she became convinced that humanity would always fear and persecute beings like them. After witnessing cruelty against immortals, she decided that power and control were the only ways to ensure survival. Over centuries, Discord built immense wealth and influence, secretly manipulating global conflicts and supplying weapons to powerful factions. Her goal appears to be gathering power and reshaping the world order in a way that benefits immortals rather than ordinary humans. Because Twa's library contains detailed histories of many immortals, Discord previously stole parts of it to learn about the identities, relationships, and weaknesses of Andy's group. Another critical revelation emerges during this meeting: Andy is no longer immortal. At the end of the previous film, she mysteriously lost her regenerative ability and is now mortal for the first time in thousands of years. She has kept this secret from most of the team, fearing it would make them vulnerable. Twa warns her that if Discord discovers this weakness, Andy could easily be killed. Meanwhile, Joe and Nikki visit Booker's apartment after suspecting something is wrong. Instead of finding him there, they discover signs of violence, blood on the walls and floor, suggesting he has been kidnapped. They immediately contact Andy, realizing that the mysterious enemy may already be targeting the immortals directly. Soon after, Booker contacts the team and arranges a meeting. However, it becomes clear that he is working under pressure because Quinn has forced him to bring Andy to her. Quinn sends a message demanding that Andy come alone to face her and explain why she stopped searching centuries ago. Andy decides she must confront Quinn despite the danger. Niall argues that it is a trap and reminds Andy that she is mortal now, but Andy feels a deep sense of responsibility and guilt toward her old companion. She believes only she can resolve the emotional wounds between them. As the long-awaited reunion between Andromache of Scythia and Quinn quickly turns tragic, Andy pleads with Quinn to come back with her and rejoin the group. She reminds her that she is not alone and that she still has family in the other immortals. However, Quinn's centuries of suffering have changed her completely. She bitterly rejects Andy's offer, asking how she could ever fight alongside someone who still protects humanity, the same humanity that condemned her to endless drowning in an iron coffin at the bottom of the sea. Quinn believes Andy's mission of protecting humans is meaningless and that immortals should stop sacrificing themselves for a world that fears and hates them. Andy tries to explain that she cannot abandon the others or the mission they have followed for centuries, but Quinn interprets this as another betrayal. When Andy refuses to leave her team, Quinn decides that their paths must remain separate. A brief confrontation begins, but Andy refuses to fight her. Before the situation can escalate further, another figure suddenly appears: Discord. The mysterious immortal reveals herself openly for the first time, demonstrating that she has been manipulating events behind the scenes. Her presence confirms that Quinn has been working with her. During the encounter, Discord addresses Niall Freeman, who arrives trying to help Andy. Discord explains that Niall is not just another immortal but something far more important. According to ancient legends, Niall is the last immortal who will ever be born. This means that once the current immortals die, no new ones will replace them. Because of this unique position, Niall possesses a hidden ability that even she does not fully understand yet. Discord hints that Niall's power can change the balance between immortals and mortals forever. She also reveals that Niall bears a birthmark that marks her as the final immortal, directly linking her to an ancient prophecy. After delivering this cryptic message, Discord and Quinn disappear, leaving Andy and the others shaken. Back at their safe location, the team tries to understand what Discord meant. James Copley gathers surveillance data from around Rome, hoping to track Discord and Quinn through security cameras. Meanwhile, the scholar Twak begins analyzing the legends about the last immortal. Through his research, he and Booker, Sebastian L.E. Lever, form a disturbing theory. They recall the moment when Niall first met Andy and stabbed her during their fight in the previous story. Shortly afterward, Andy mysteriously lost her immortality. Twak believes this was not a coincidence. According to an ancient legend, if the last immortal wounds another immortal, that injury can permanently remove their ability to regenerate. This suggests that Niall accidentally caused Andy to become mortal. The legend contains another element as well. The wounded immortal may transfer the gift of immortality to another person before it disappears completely, but only if the transfer is given willingly. This revelation creates a terrifying possibility. If Discord captures Niall, she could force her to wound the other immortals and strip them of their powers. Once they become mortal, Discord might coerce them into giving her their immortality, allowing her to become effectively eternal again. Twak warns Booker that Andy must not learn about this theory yet, because she might sacrifice herself to save someone else. As tensions rise, Booker secretly tests the theory. While sparring with Twak and the others, he intentionally allows himself to be wounded in a way that reveals whether the legend is true. When the wound fails to heal properly, Booker realizes the theory is correct. Niall's power can remove immortality. This discovery means their time may be running out. Soon afterward, Copley receives intelligence about Discord's next move. She and Quinn have infiltrated a secret nuclear facility located in Indonesia. The facility is unofficial and operated as a black site reactor, making it an ideal place for a hidden operation. Surveillance footage reveals that Discord's forces have planted an explosive device inside the reactor core. If the bomb detonates, it will breach the reactor and irradiate the surrounding region, potentially killing millions of people. The team quickly realizes the bomb is bait designed to lure them into a trap. Despite knowing the risk, Andy insists they must go. Even if it is a trap, they cannot allow a nuclear disaster to happen. The immortals prepare for battle and travel to the facility. Once inside, they move cautiously through the silent complex. Suspiciously, there are very few guards, confirming their suspicion that Discord wants them inside the building. As they advance deeper into the reactor complex, they encounter numerous hidden explosives designed to temporarily disable immortals. Eventually, heavily armed fighters attack them in close combat. Because firing guns near the reactor core could trigger a disaster, the battle becomes mostly hand-to-hand. During the fight, the group becomes separated as security doors slam shut under Discord's control. She has hacked the facility's systems and is deliberately isolating each member of the team. Amid the chaos, Booker reveals the truth to Andy. He tells her that he has already given her something, his immortality. Following the legend's rules, he willingly transferred his gift to her, making her immortal again while turning himself mortal. Booker explains that after centuries of living without purpose, he finally understands that mortality gives life meaning. Knowing his life will eventually end gives him clarity about what matters. His final decision is to give Andy the chance to continue protecting the world. Moments later, Booker sacrifices himself by stepping forward into danger, allowing Andy and the others to move ahead. Without his healing ability, he is killed in the fight, leaving the team devastated. His death deeply affects Andy, who realizes the cost of the gift he gave her. Elsewhere inside the facility, Quinn confronts Niall during the battle. When Niall wounds her, Quinn discovers that she is no longer healing. This reveals another shocking truth. Quinn has already lost her immortality, though she did not know it until that moment. Horrified by what has happened, she realizes that Discord manipulated her. Discord soon reveals her true plan. She intends to capture Niall and force her to strip the other immortals of their powers. Once they are mortal and helpless, she will torture them until one agrees to transfer their immortality to her. She explains that she recently became mortal herself and refuses to accept a limited lifespan after living for thousands of years. To her, gaining immortality again justifies any cruelty. Before leaving, Discord kidnaps Joe, Nikki, and Twak, planning to use them as leverage. Andy confronts her but cannot stop her escape. Discord warns that if Andy wants to save her friends, she will have to come after them, and when she does, they will finally fight on equal terms because both of them are now mortal. The film ends with Andy standing alongside Niall, determined to rescue the captured immortals. Despite everything that has happened, the betrayal, the death of Booker, and the revelation of Niall's dangerous power, the two prepare for the next battle. Their enemy now holds the advantage, and the fate of the remaining immortals hangs in the balance, setting up an even larger conflict in the future. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.